Hi, I'm Commissioner Nancy Jester, and welcome to Nancy Jester Reports for Tuesday, May 10th, 2016. Hope everyone out there had a happy Mother's Day. I want to say happy Mother's Day to my mom as well, Terry Tupperville. We had a terrific day together, and my family was terrific, so thank you all to them for making my day so special. And again, I hope to all the moms out there, I hope you had a terrific weekend. So we're going to make a bunch of announcements before we jump into what happened today at your Board of Commissioners meeting. So tomorrow is a very important day. We have the DeKalb Officers Memorial at 10 a.m. at the courthouse, and we'll recognize all the fallen officers that have served DeKalb County. Again, that's 10 a.m. at the old historic courthouse here, the square in downtown city of Decatur. A couple of very important events on Saturday coming up. It's going to be a big Saturday for District 1. We have Tucker Day, and Tucker Day goes from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I will be participating in the parade. I think that's going to happen around 10 a.m. down on the Main Street area. You can find more out about Tucker Day at tuckerday.com. Also on Saturday is the PDK Air Show, so at PDK Airport, and you can find out more about that event at pdkairshow.com. That's from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'll be at both events, so hope to see you somewhere, either at Tucker Day or PDK. They're both fun, great events. We have put in a new feature on our newsletter, so if you're getting our newsletter, you notice that we have now an Adoptable Dog of the Week we're putting in there. So I want to thank Lifeline and DeKalb Animal Services for helping me coordinate getting that information out to the public. So we're looking forward to doing more collaborations with them at board meetings and so on to highlight the adoptable dogs in DeKalb County. If you need to subscribe to our newsletter, you can do so by going to nancyjester.com and putting your email in the little newsletter subscribe form on the upper right-hand side of the website. Some other announcements. We have a relief effort underway for the Ecuador earthquake victims that happened last month. That large magnitude earthquake happened last month, and we have a native of Ecuador who serves in our fire rescue department, Captain Benel Kazar, if I'm saying his name right. He has put together a relief effort, so you can donate from now through the end of July, and for a list of items they need donated, you can go to my website, nancyjester.com, and I'll have a list of items that they need. You can drop off the donations at fire stations 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 22, 25, 26, and the headquarters, and we'll list those locations with their addresses on my website as well, so check that out. We had a number of events that I just want to mark here. We did the Brandon Hills Cleanup Day this past weekend. It was great to see folks out cleaning up the community, great volunteer efforts, so I certainly salute all those and commend all those who came out. Thank you for helping this community. I don't think we were able to address it. I think it's going to be a very difficult task to address some of the structural issues there. I mean, you've got sinkholes and you've got the burned out building structures that are going to take time and money to remedy. So, continuing to follow that situation, but we are in court over this, so that will continue to go forward. I think that the county is going to need to come in to mitigate some of these problems, but I do commend the volunteers. And I was out there picking up trash with folks and enjoyed my time visiting with folks in that community. Sadly, I went to a funeral for one of our hero firefighters, Jason Mookie Blaylock from Station 24. He passed away recently, and so that was a very sad event. But truly, the fire department, was there. They are a family, and it was an amazing show of support and sympathy for Mookie's family, and he will be missed. And please keep the fire station 24 in particular, but everyone in the fire service, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers at this time. Want to congratulate a couple of schools. Chamblee Middle School, the 8th grade Quiz Bowl team, recently, in January, won the state Page Quiz Bowl Championship, so congratulations to them. And they just placed fourth in a national Quiz Bowl competition that was held with over 160 teams over 2 days right here in Atlanta. They beat out every school in Georgia and placed fourth in the nation, so congratulations to Chamblee Middle School. And Peachtree Charter Middle School Patriots, their baseball team won the Division A championship, so congratulations to them as well. So now on to what we did in our board meeting today, and let me pull up my agenda here. One of the most important things for District 1, we did have a zoning decision, or excuse me, a special land use decision. You might recall that in the past on North Lake Parkway there was a plan to put an extended stay motel there, and I was certainly against that. We asked the owner of the property to go back to the drawing board and come back with a different idea, because extended stay was just not something the neighborhood wanted. That wasn't in keeping with what we want to see go on in that area. So they went back to their partners at Hilton Hotels and came up with this new brand. I think this will be the first brand of its type in DeKalb and maybe in the metro area. It's called True, and it's a great concept hotel. So it will be a hotel, but not an extended stay situation. So there's no extended stay components to there's no kitchens in the rooms and things like that. So I'm looking forward to that development happening, and that was approved today. And we went in that direction because we heard loud and clear from the citizens and the business community that they did not want an extended stay there. So that did not happen, and we have a product that's more in keeping with what the community wanted to see. Let's see, we continued to extend our moratorium on several special land use permits for another 90 days. So we are hoping to refine our rules, our ordinances regarding special land use, certain types of special land use permits. So that was an important thing that we did. Let's see, in addition to that, we approved the North DeKalb Senior Center's continuing to lease space from Senior Connections from that building as their senior center is being built. So that was finalized today. Let me see what other things we have. I've got a couple things here that we've been working on. We did not adopt a resolution to support the eSplost, or excuse me, the SPLOST project list yet. So that's continuing to make its way through. You know that I have large concern about the SPLOST proposal to begin with, and I certainly have issues with the list that's been created for a potential SPLOST, because you know, they've taken out fire stations that are in cities despite the fact they serve areas that are not in cities, and of course people in cities still pay into the fire service. We pay that millage rate, so I've continued to talk about that, and you'll hear more from me in separate videos and publications on that. So that did not yet get passed, so that was good. Let's see. We are continuing to work, and it will go back to committee today, on extending the time for public comment, maybe changing the time when a public comment happens in a meeting, and also having some night meetings. So we're continuing to work on that in committee. Hopefully by the next board meeting we'll have a proposal to bring to the full board on exactly what we want to do. Our concept is to make it more it's easier for you to get to, have some night meetings, have longer amount of time, so more people, more public comments get to be heard by your commissioners. I think that's an important step for transparency and public participation. And also, I guess in closing, I'll say we did officially transfer Osborne Park to the city of Brookhaven, as well as some what we call FEMA properties. Those are properties bought with federal funds that are in floodplains that can't be built on, but those were transferred to Brookhaven as well. So, so those are good things for the city of Brookhaven. And I think that pretty much sums up the major highlights of our board meeting. And just stay tuned, and we'll see you next Tuesday on Nancy Jester Reports.